Morning everybody, this is Greg with Mineral Springs. I had somebody ask me yesterday to do a short video on the equipment that I used in here, so I'm going to quickly do that. We're not going to go through the fish too much, although I do have a lot of fish in here and a lot to do in the next few days. But I'm going to start up high and show you what everything runs and what I'm running in here. First of all, this is an air pump, 1,744 gallons per hour maximum output. This pump, even though it's only got 12 ports, it is providing air to every tank on this rack, and there's 18 tanks on this rack, and every airline is split 2 ways or 4 ways. So I've got, here's a perfect example. In every tank there is a sponge filter and an air stone. One airline, one port up on the splitter, up on the top there, provides air for 2 tanks. 1, 2. So I've got 18 tanks being provided air for everything that I need. There are actually, on that splitter, I don't know if you can see them here, there's one right here and one right here that are empty. So I've got room to actually put more tanks, but I don't have any more room on the wood, so I'm out of luck there. In every single tank here, there is, like I said, a sponge filter and an air stone, except this 29, which I wanted to try 2 sponge filters in here instead of having an air stone in here, and it seems to be working good. The water's clear, lots of fish in there. But that's my one big air pump. Now I've got another big air pump right here. It's the same thing, Elemental 1744. I think they call it an Elemental 1800 when they sell it. But this pump provides air to all of my stock buckets as I'm getting ready to ship. I fill these buckets up with the fish, then I measure out water, net the fish out of the buckets, or pour them through a net pour the water into another bucket, catch the fish, put them in my container, pour them in a bag, put them in a box, and get them shipped out. This will run 12 lines, as you can see here. There's actually one line here at the end that I don't have a line on, but I'll get that on there when I get ready to ship a bunch of fish next time. Then I've got 2 small elemental pumps, one up there and one over there between the tanks. I don't know if you can see it or not. This runs the right hand wall, which is 6 tanks, 255s and 420s. That pump over there runs the right hand wall, which is 5 55s with breeder fish in them. All of my tanks, you can go across here, all of my tanks have the Aqueon flow filters that hang on the back filter. Does a good job. I have got a UV sterilizer right there in this tank. It's not running right now. I have heaters in these tanks. They're not running right now. I don't need them. The temperature, as you can see in here, is 85 degrees and very rarely drops much below that. I let it get down to 80 sometimes just to cool the water a little bit, but everything is pretty much stays warm in here. My heater, it's just a little oil-filled radiator type heater you can buy at Walmart. This kept it warm all winter, and I plug it in at night on cool nights to keep it at 80 plus degrees in here at all times. So but anyway, that's my equipment. I don't have any flow filters or any hang on the back filters on any of the fry tanks. The filtering is done with this sponge filter. And like I said, you can look in any tank, anywhere, full or empty, it's got a sponge filter in it, every single tank. This is a bunch of Nile fry in here. So you know, it's a pretty easy setup. Not a lot of sophisticated equipment. You know, I can't get too sophisticated. I'm just a simple guy. So that's what it is, and that's basically all the equipment that I have in here. But I did have to go to bigger, heavier duty filters when I was always using these smaller filters or smaller air pumps. I went to the bigger air pumps, and they really helped me out a lot, you know. And that one is actually a backup. I could use a smaller pump on this if I wanted to, but I have this as a backup, so I just use it. Anyway, I got to get this place straightened up over the next few days. I'm going to have shippable fish next week, and I got to be ready to ship them out. So I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my video, and I will talk to you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.